When I was 10 years old, my passions were Manchester United, Ryan Giggs and the English Premier League. Until 1995 and started watching Bathurst, did I see Larry Perkins go from last to first in probably one of the greatest Bathursts ever. But it didn't really kick in until I was here at Eastern Creek watching Marcus Ambrose do a 1-2 in 2003. After all this time, I've decided with my cousin Callan that we're getting into amateur motorsport racing. The goal was simple: get registered with CAMS, get a car and hit the track. And eventually get to race at Australia's most iconic track, Mount Panorama.
I'm CJ.
I'm Devsky.
This is Race Noobs.
This doesn't even make any sense. Like, what is all that? Like, basically you have to be that dude from Numbers to work this crap out.
Okay, I'm sure it's not that difficult. Well, okay, here we go. We've got CAMS licenses.
Blah, blah, blah. Man, this makes no sense. We need to actually find out what we need to do first so we can get in there so my ears aren't bleeding from the amount of brain that's coming out of them.
Be involved in...
Why did we come to the uni with all these mosquitoes? It's a stupid idea.
Well, to start off with, we need to find a club that's affiliated with CAMS.
So how do we find that? Is there a list here where we can find car clubs in Newcastle?
Well, according to this website, Newcastle Sporting Car Club will be our best bet.
We're rolling. I feel like we're rolling, but we're not really rolling. Like a boulder's rolled like a half an inch. That's what we're like right now. And I don't want to look at this website anymore because I feel like my nose is becoming part of my face.
And that's all we have to do.
Okay, so we join a car club and then we can go and then we'll look at getting into events and stuff.
And pay $50.
And pay $50. I'm keen. Okay. I'm ready. I'm feeling it inside myself. That didn't sound great, but I'm happy. Let's do it.
So, according to the CAMS website, we've got to join a sports car club to be able to get CAMS license. So we're here at Cardiff RSL, we're here to join up with the Newcastle Sporting Car Club. Let's see what they've got to say and see if we can get our licence and get it all sorted.
The best way to get started is to just go out, take the streetcar, or get something that's easy to purchase, easy to drive, and drive it. That's the problem that we have currently, is we've got a lot of young blokes that are out in the street driving around, think they can drive well. Unfortunately, they're driving in the wrong environment. People don't want to use the streetcar because you have to modify it and it's time off the road. Look for something that's reasonably inexpensive and take it out and drive that.
We had a look on Gumtree and saw this little Peugeot 306, just something like that, cheap and easy.
Peugeots have a good motorsport history. Their low-key motorsport growth in UK is far superior to ours.
Yoda always comes up with the goods.
We decided to head down to Sydney Motorsport Park to check out the New South Wales Supersprints and get a gauge of what we were up for.
So just had a conversation with one of the guys chatting to his mate. He's a little upset because one of his competitions is a Lamborghini Gallardo full race spec. Somehow I don't think the Pug's going to be matching that too well.
We really didn't know how to begin with. We had no idea how easy it actually is to get into club level motorsport. $1,500 on eBay got us this car.
It's a 2000 Lancer. We bought it off eBay for $1,500. When I first started, we were using my Liberty.
In the beginning, you can start off with your road car. So your daily driver, you can bring it along.
Get it to the track. We put race pads in it for the brakes. change the brake fluid over to a more high temperature brake fluid, otherwise you get brake fade. Put a fire extinguisher in the car, battery sticker on it, some numbers, and
That was
that's it.
You said 12 fresh first timers out there.
Around that sort of figure, there was about a dozen
Yep.
that put their hand up. And at the beginning of the day for newcomers,
Yep.
quite often at our events, our club events, we'll do another introduction and talk through things about the event, where to go,
Yep.
so that you're familiar with your surroundings.
So at New South Wales Road Racing Club, we ran the first ladies motorsport club level motorsport development program last year. We found out it's the first of its kind in Australia. Yeah, and so today we have 2 ladies here that have entered today that came through the program last year, and they've said if it wasn't for the program, there's no way that they would have entered Super Sprints.
The sounds, man.
Can we get one like that? The good thing he's got a helmet on, man. He'd be deaf, I reckon. Many pants have been wrecked today. Many pants have been wrecked.
All right, so we finished up our trip down to Sydney Motorsport Park. We've talked to a few people, and the picture is now clearer.
Yeah, mate, it's been fantastic. Everyone down here's been great. Happy to lend as much advice, suggestions and everything. From the sound of it, everyone's just keen to get as many people into this and try and get people off the streets having accidents. Come down to a track where you've got no cops, no lights, no nothing, just you and your car going nuts out.
And so basically what we're going to do now is we're going to rethink on how we're going to actually get through this. So now what we have to do is we have to go out and we have to find a car. That's the first thing we have to do. And then we have to talk about what we're going to do as, you know, what sort of thing. We were going to do super sprints or we're going to do hill climbs. But today has been an awesome sort of picture into how we're going to do this, which is good.
Yeah, no, it's been great. This was a state level event, so it's a little bit sort of the next level up from what we're looking at in a normal club event. So that's why you've got the Porsches and the Lambos and that sort of stuff. Most of the club ones we're looking at are going to be your sort of normal road cars, fixed up a little bit better. So it's been a lot more interesting to see the next level of where some of these people are willing to take their cars, or the money they're willing to spend to just get on a track and have some fun, and that's what it's all about.
I'm Joel Devereux.
I'm Callan Judge.
You're watching Race Noobs.
Yeah, so this is our start of our grand adventure on the motorsport. Joel, teach me how to drive a manual so I can race just like you. Teach me, Joel, you're my only hope.